Hi, everyone. Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel. Before I get into the days of supply, I want to talk about my website, Cost to Serve. If you are looking to save tens of thousands of dollars in inventory or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, that's the website for you. It gives a great tutorial on total cost to serve and how you can look like a champ with your company. Because typically what happens is a company buys something for $1, they sell it for 3, and they think they made a $2 profit. But what they don't do is look at the operational cost to run your distribution center or your warehouse and bake that into the cost of each and every inventory item. Okay, that's what we do with costtoserve.net. And one of those things that we do is we look at the days of supply for each inventory item. Okay, so once we have that information, then we'll be able to go and look and see which items are profitable for the company because they're only there for 15, 20 days, and which items are not profitable that they're sitting in the warehouse for 100 plus days. And then we can go back to the company and say, these are the items we need to look at and get rid of. Okay, so let's go back to our days of supply examples. The first one is your traditional company that takes your average inventory value divided by your cost of goods sold, and it comes up to a certain number. Now, I don't want to get into the details if 79 is a good number or bad. I want to talk about this formula, though, because I don't like it from a supply chain standpoint. The first one is we've got to get with our accountant to find out what is our cost of goods sold. And they may not have that readily available for the time period. Now, they probably have it for 1 year, but if you want to do this in the middle of the year, they may not have that available for you. Okay, the bigger reason why I don't like this is all of your inventory. Okay, it's an average. So we don't know what specific items are at 20 days of supply and which items are at 150 days of supply. All we have is an average. Okay, so we in the supply chain, we've got to get down to that item level detail. And how do we do that? We look at the sales of each item. So we've got a starting point of inventory of 800. We ended negative 2,400, which basically means we went through the inventory 4 times in a year, and we multiplied it by the time period, which in this case was a year. Okay, so obviously, if we went through it 4 times, it'd be a quarter of a year, which is 90 days. Everyone understand that, right? Let's make it more simple. Let's say we went through it the exact amount of inventory at the end of the year. See, it comes out to 365 days of supply. So that's where this formula gets plugged in, and we incorporate that for costtoserve.net. Okay, so hopefully this gave you a basic tutorial that you don't need cost of goods sold to get your days of supply. And more importantly, if you want to visit my website, it's a great tutorial again, and I'd be more than happy to answer any questions for you. All right, folks, thanks for visiting. Have a great day.